and you saw a lot of these guys attempting to complete a match with BFG implications. That's right. It's the 8 seed EBAMS, the 9 seed Midnight Mayfire. Take Two Productions presents the BFG rematch as we continue the Battle for Glory All-Stars tournament. And in tonight's main event, while we do understand that the Master Brothers are having some connectivity issues right now, we certainly hope that they will be fixed. But regardless if they are or are not, the plan is to still have a Battle for Glory All-Stars tournament match main event tonight, in which that match will feature entrances, this one not, just for the sake of the connections that these two players have been having. But nonetheless, Midnight Mayfire looking to be just the second seed to advance. That is an underseed in what will be our fourth BFG match of round one so far this year in 2017. Ratluck, you can see taunting there with Devon Dudley. Ratluck is expected to fight Master B as he is scheduled to fight in the 5 versus 12 seed first round matchup. But Rallick understands Master B might be in a connection circumstance. Also want to remind everybody that there is a good chance, I'm not going to say for sure no, but I want to let both our viewers and the superstars know right now so that it's on air and that it's out there in the air. This may very well be the last chance we have an opportunity to do BFG matches for this week. Rallick and I are both supposed to be here for them, and Rallick's going to be busy over the weekend. I'm going to be busy a lot throughout the weekend as well. Yes, please do. That is one taunt for Midnight Mayfire. We'll explain the rules to the BFG in just a little, just after the bell rings. These two already know them. So EBAMS, are you ready? Midnight, are you ready? Okay, ding, ding, ding. And the ED opener and BFG match is underway with an explosive dropkick from Midnight Mayfire. Now, just to let everybody know, those that are watching, if this is your first time tuning into the BFG is a 16-seed tournament. It goes through 4 rounds, this being the opening round or preliminary round as it's referred to often. The winner of this advancing into the quarterfinals, an opponent yet to be determined as Midnight with a double knees to the head of EBAMS goes to stomp him. Bams runs away, dropkick catches him. Kick to the back, somebody whispering sweet things into somebody's ear. It really pisses me off. You're gonna kick him out of the party. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay, yeah, hold up. Yeah, can you guys call him? Yeah, I know, but I know Greedy has his number, and Greedy loves calling people, so it'll work. Anyway, EBAMS. Yeah, EBAMS now on the offense running knee. Oh, that caught Midnight awkwardly. Anyway, though, for those of you, as I was saying, just now tuning into the BFG, it's a 16-seed tournament. This is round 1. Only way for these guys to win is by pinfall, as well as a ring-out count and disqualification. However, if the ring-out count is intentionally implemented, that will result in a reverse decision, allowing the other person to win. Example, if Midnight Mayfire, who just insecuried EBAMS, were to throw EBAMS... Okay, Midnight, stop spamming stomps. Oh, you're getting beat up. Split. Okay, so EBAMS says he split. So EBAMS, just record it. We'll restart it. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, the problem is, too, it's like, if it is the two of you connecting, well, the problem is... I don't know. I can't really afford to waste another hour, and it's hard because there's actually a decent turnout right now, and we're supposed to be doing BFG matches, and this next one's supposed to have entrances, and so I'm just going to remake it again. You guys should all just manually join, and, we'll just hope for the best. But the problem is, again, like, if, say, you guys can't connect with one another, the issue there, by the way, the match is up. The issue there is it's not like we could say, like, because the next logical thing in my head would be, okay, have, like, switch opponents. Like, have you, like, Midnight, you're 9 seed, so you fight Pepsi, And then Greedy as the 10 seed can fight EBAMS. But the problem with that is, what if you and EBAMS are supposed to match up then in the next round? It's still, the problem is still there, So I don't know. I mean, and it's hard to say who has the better connection because I remember back when, you know, I know, but and I get that. And I'm saying that about you, and then I'll also say, look back at WrestleMania when EBAMS fought Greedy. They split a ton of times in the beginning, so it's like, and it's hard because it's not like you're replacing a 16 seed. You're replacing a 8 or 9 seed. So it's like, who didn't make the tournament that deserves to get that kind of jump? And who, do you really take like Headshot, who got eliminated, and just give him a second chance in the BFG? Because what if Headshot went all the way and won? That's not fair. He had another chance, you know? So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Bam's character isn't loading in. No. All right. EBAMS is crashing his game, so we're gonna see. Yeah, we're gonna have to save it, obviously, but I don't know. I mean, the other way we could even try too, like, and I know Rallick especially has like a big pet peeve against this, is like only having one person watch and just I could call like a manual ring out count. Um, I mean, I know that that's not the rules that everybody else has to do, but like if we have to conform to that, like I said, if this was, NBC and Tripod, and it's like, oh, Tripod can't connect. Well, he's the 16 seed. Well, ASP is right outside of that tournament, or James. But this is a middle pack of the tournament. You know what I mean? Yeah, we might have to do that. Yeah, yeah. Well, Well, what I'm remaking the match, right? The match is up. So if this doesn't work, what I'm gonna have Ratluck do, I hate doing more show time, but like if we have to have a short show because of tonight, then that's just the sacrifices we have to make in EIF. I mean, really, the main pay-per-view program right now is Superstardom with Superstars Reborn. So if ED gets shorted this week, I know that sucks, but like it is what it is. It's life. And anybody that competes on this brand has to understand that technical issues can happen. This is ED. Yeah. I mean, well, the problem is, could you? Because if BAMS continues to have connection issues, can you do that? Can you say, oh, well, I'll give you a title match? Well, what if you split screen during the title match? You know? Wait, what did you say, BAMS? Stop talking to me. Are you joining the game? All right. God damn, dude. I'm not even going to think about it like that because honestly, you two, I mean, Isaac is usually more available than you, and this is a weird circumstance. I don't think there's going to be an issue, dude. I'm not even going to plan for that. I mean, if I know you're not going to be available this weekend. I know he might not be available tonight because of something he couldn't control. Obviously, this weekend you're moving out, and I totally understand that. But you can't tell me you don't think Sunday through Saturday either of you guys are going to be on to match up. Yeah. What? That's fine. All right, Evams is resetting his connection. We're doing another match then in the meantime. We can't keep wasting time here. So, sure, yeah, Deadly Greedy. Deadly wants to fight Greedy, so let's go ahead. Deadly, are you ready? All right, cool. Fantastic. Might just be all one-on-ones tonight at this rate. I just don't know because all right, the match is up. Because the problem with the triple threat is it could go literally an hour. I remember I used to love triple threats, and they still are good they still are good for pay-per-views, but it's just like I swear to God, I would bet you at least 80%, 75. I would bet you 75% of EIF triple threats that happen on a Superstardom or an ED are usually horrific because nobody knows what they're doing. It goes on forever. I know. And it's just garbage. But you put it on a pay-per-view, you can get an instant classic. You know. Thing is, they could go on forever too on like a pay-per-view, but they just to me look better. Yeah. I just find a lot of times what I see on triple threats. Yeah, exactly. People or outside dive palooza or just fucking one person sits outside the ring. I mean, it's so annoying. Nope, which scares. Oh, there we go. There we go. Well, yeah, it scares me because it's like I keep thinking, oh, could it maybe be my connection? I mean, I don't want to think like that, but I want to get matches going here. And I do apologize to all our viewers for the delay. Um, I mean, this is the kind of stuff you're hearing, obviously, and me getting out of character, which I don't necessarily like to do all the time. I know I have a tendency to do it more on the regular shows than I do on our pay-per-view events, which I mean is good. I don't want to do that on the pay-per-view events, but I'd like to be in character as much as I can on the regular shows. It's very difficult because as the commentator, I'm also the owner. I'm also the director of this show, the program. I mean, so you have to do a lot of things. You have to wear a lot of different helmets and a lot of different hats. And unfortunately, as always been the case with ED and 2K17, and really for a bulk of our tenure here on the EIF network since we came to Xbox One, it's been head scratching, it's been headaches, and it's been torture at times dealing with these games. So. Well, the Shane McMahon that was put in this game was such a default Shane. I think next year if they put him back in, it'll be better. Dude, we can't afford to, man. I know Rowlick apparently did them before, but you have to look at it, man. We're 25 minutes into the show. Like we had server issues earlier. Now we had BFG splits. Like it's not a priority on a show. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So crash your Twitch. There you go. Welcome to Deadlyville. All right. Ding ding ding. It was creative, I thought. Deadly stands still. Oh, and Deadly comes out the shotgun with a drop kick to Greedy. Now, it's interesting because both these superstars have superstardom triple threat matches at Superstars Reborn. I'm giving him a warning. He is in Hellosity, Greedy. You did want to fight this guy, man. You are a Hall of Famer going up against Hellosity, dude. So, yeah, exactly. So Deadly, for future reference though, man, even though the game kind of screwed you, if that happens again, you're going to have to back up and let him get on Groggy. So, anyway, though, as I mentioned, both of these superstars in triple threats at Superstars Reborn, both of which competing for championships. Deadly, do not do that springboard. That is not against EIF rules. It's a banned move. So, yep, just got banned last week. It's okay. You didn't hit it. Just don't try to ever again. But for as long as you live. And now Deadly running. Oh, Greedy big boots him down. This apparently started over some conversation on the Discord chat between these two. Deadly, even per request of Deadly, wanted to fight Greedy. Now, somebody invite EBAMs back. But Deadly Gamer going in a triple threat to look to win another Hellocity Championship reign. I believe this would be his third, right? So he'd be the first ever 3-time Hellocity champion as he, Romans, and James Arkoffel compete for the Hellocity Championship at Superstars Reborn, while Greedy is in the main event of that pay-per-view against Nexus and NBC in a Hell in a Cell, Undertaker, Seth Rollins, and Brock Lesnar. Pre-show starts at 8 p.m., followed by the pay-per-view from 9 to midnight Saturday, May 13th. Raffle tickets are available now, as well as actually, we will not be doing predictions for that pay-per-view, but still an opportunity to be a part of it through the raffle and get your participatory action fulfilled, as well as getting to watch some EIF action in the ring. Deadly picks up Greedy, who reverses the scoop slam, and a reverse takedown connecting for Greedy. Last Saturday at X5, Greedy in ED action defeated Wicked Jr. in prelude to his BFG match as Greedy gets reversed with the DDT. If nobody's invited EBAMs yet, please do. Standing corkscrew, twice as nice. And we are, after this match, planning on giving EBAMs at midnight another try. Just to see. Greedy comboing away, he misses. Stomp misses. He always appears offline. You have to remember that. And that was a finisher to make it 1-0. Deadly Gamer looking to upset Greedy. Oh, no. Not even close. Well, Deadly, but Deadly now has to be careful. As Greedy tosses him across the ring. Greedy now stalking his prey. Turns him around. Oh, knee to the face and a big clothesline to follow. Greedy now backpedals again. Backpedals once more. Picking up Deadly is Greedy. Right hand, left hand, left hand, left hand, and stopped with the right from Deadly. Deadly out of reversal, so is Greedy, but Greedy had one up on Deadly. And he's comboing away. Spitting some, I don't know what it was, into his mouth, probably fecal, as Greedy with a signature. Oh, and Deadly gets hung up. 1-0 finisher count still in favor of the former Hellocity champion, looking to regain that title one more time come Superstars Reborn. Also for the on tabs, the United States Championship, ASP and Headshot look to have yet another classic matchup. They had a great one at X5, stole the show in a show that needed stealing. And just added moments before going on air, ladies and gentlemen, Hybrid Maniac will go one-on-one with Midnight Mayfire. Should be a very exciting contest. Chris Jericho and Finn Balor will be the last time those two use those respective characters before they transfer over to the draft. And of course, that's highlighting the night as well, the Superstar Draft. Midnight will be AJ Styles, while Hybrid will be Eddie Guerrero following that night. But Balor and Jericho will get one more run for each of those guys. No. Oh, all right. It's gonna be 3 free moves. Yep. Deadly, you have to give Greedy 3 free moves. That's 1, Greedy. Yep, because that caused him impact. 2. And 4. Is what the ring out count is at. And 3 total free moves. Now Deadly can begin to reverse. Greedy able to use that as a turning point. Well, Deadly is a Hellocity superstar, and with that comes growing pains. 2 finishers in hand for Greedy, and he might be looking to teach him a lesson as a big headbutt connects. EBAMS, I believe, has rejoined the party, and we are going to get one more attempt at the BFG matchup between EBAMS and Midnight. We understand that this may cut into time for other superstars to potentially be able to compete tonight, but do understand that the top pay-per-view program is Superstars Reborn right now, and the top matter on ED is ultimately that BFG tournament. We really need to focus on that as well, guys. So my apologies in advance to anybody if they are unable to do matches tonight. And Greedy tossing Deadly. Greedy. Oh, thank goodness he woke him up. Backpedaled a bit there, did Greedy. That definitely would have been. And now Deadly once again out of reversals. He goes for a bold move on Greedy. Greedy able to catch the Hellocity youngster. Keep in mind, guys, Deadly asked for this match too. But Greedy not looking to show mercy as he punt kicks the skull right off into the stands. 1-1 finisher count. Greedy's going to hook the leg for added leverage. Does he have Deadly down? 2. No, he does not. Deadly getting a finisher for his efforts in terms of kicking out. Greedy already one finisher in store, and he could be looking to hit another one. Here comes Greedy, and it was a finisher. I think Deadly thought he was going to bluff. Greedy does not. It's a 2-1 finisher count. Go to sleep, and it could be lights out. The 2, and Deadly once more. Able to kick out, or get the shoulder up, rather. Greedy with another finisher in hand, though. Keeps coming at this superstar. Man! Greedy just has a lot of these ragdoll moves as he talks to his opponent, who probably hasn't muted like the... Oh! Shots fired from Deadly Gamer as he mentions the comments that many people have been talking about on EIF, on Twitch, even trended worldwide on Twitter. BMB, bad match Brandon. Could it kick in again? Deadly went for a finisher, and Greedy saw it coming a mile away. A lot of lag spiking here, and let's see if Greedy tries to take advantage of it. That cheap son of a bitch did. Deadly reverse it, and into a leverage pin. Deadly can win the match. 1, 2, no. Greedy kicks out, near 2 count. Uh-oh, Deadly trying to keep Hansel and Gretel down. It doesn't happen. Greedy kicking him right back down. Greedy has got to gain his stamina back. Deadly's got to hope he can get this reversal back. I don't think he's going to, and he didn't. 3-1 finisher count for Greedy. Is the 3rd time the charm. 2. And bad match. Brandon gets the win. Consecutive ED wins. Consecutive ED wins for Greedy. And 3 wins overall, including a win over Hybrid earlier this week. So Greedy building confidence headed into Superstars Reborn just over a week from tonight. And look at Greedy trash talking to you when he's supposed to be a head recruiter. What a piece of shit. EBAMZ, you ready to go? All right, let's give it one more try here, guys. BFG, so important. These connections, so horrible. You gotta love life. Damn it. All right. Yeah, Greedy is beating his way through Hellocity. What a guy. All right. All right, the match is up. Midnight EBAMS and Ratluck. Let's try. That was messed up. Midnight, I just want to point out you did that to a Hellocity guy, and typically they're fragile emotionally. So, yeah. And that's the thing, a lot of times with Hellocity superstars, it's not about the win as much as it is about the fight. And you have to give credit to Rallick and Hybrid, who have really been overseeing this Hellocity project since that albatross of a superstar named Tripod was there, because we've seen some very talented superstars as well as some guys getting an opportunity to maybe resurrect themselves a little bit, some careers beginning to build in Helosity. James Arkoffel certainly building himself back up. You take a look at Deadly, Roman's now getting thrusted into a role. Rook has certainly had his fair share, though I don't know how much we've seen of him lately, but a couple of guys from Helosity, and I'm sure many more names that we haven't talked about yet that we will be at some point down the road. Which we had mentioned. Tyron Hunt going back to Helosity. Does he even show up at all or no? Does he win it all? Oh, oh. But you have to admit, having a veteran helps. Having a veteran on there helps. You know, is Prof Jack there at all? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. What? I hate you. All right. EBAM's the Midnight Mayfire getting set here, and we're certainly hoping that we'll be able to get this match. These guys will try out. Soldier Boy up in that hoe, says EBAM's. Whatever. Yeah, when I see people do it, I do think to myself, like, really? It's so dumb. But, yeah, because it's just like the buff just goes away. But, yeah, whatever. Referee hasn't seen me because I've been crouching down. There we go. He caught me. Time to hide. Oh, see, you had to come over. He didn't know where I was for a second there. It wasn't at a high level. All right, let's hope for the best. Fingers crossed. Let's pray. Dear Lord. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, I got him. I got him. They thought I was going to keep going. Clothesline for Midnight. We split. And now Midnight mocks Goldust. What a piece of shit. So again, this is EBAMS versus Midnight, the 8-9 seed. And I'll tell you what, folks, it has the potential to be a hell of a match. I mean, these are two of the more interesting pieces on ED moving forward. And because Midnight was angry, obviously I'm seeing the right thing because EBAMS did hit that move. And now, EBAMS, Pele from Midnight. But anyway, as I had mentioned, though, both these superstars really becoming two of the more interesting pieces on ED in terms of a lot of questions being raised, including, can these guys main event? And it's a big thing, but you almost have to wonder now, with the divide in connection, if maybe one of these superstars might have to take a trip to superstardom. Midnight claims lag, I claim mid-move. And Midnight to the outside. Smart move for Midnight Mayfire to get out. Wait, what? Okay, wait a minute. Before you do anything. EBAMS, you're on the outside. The ref is counting. Midnight, are you on the inside next to the ref? The ref just counted. Yep. Okay, listen, Ratlook, I'm sorry. The connection's not on there, but we're going to keep going because, dude, if I can see it, like, we're just going to have to let it go. Count it. Oh, EBAM's in the ring. Never mind, we split. All right, cool. All right, yay. Okay, Hybrid, did you mention, like, I don't know if it would help, if they both put their movesets on Superstar characters? All right. Why don't you guys go ahead and do that, and in the meantime, I'm going to try and do another match. So, I mean, we're just going to have to go with something here, guys. Like, as long as one of you advance, so just take your movesets, copy them onto a Superstardom guy. In the meantime, let's go ahead and continue on with another match here just to get something going. Tripod, or actually, I have to save Nexus just in case. All right. God damn it, and Pepsi's supposed to defend the IC title tonight. I really just don't have people for this. Fuck. I mean, we might honestly have to give Pepsi an extra week. Like it's just our. I don't know what's happening to the like EIF. It just feels like it's really cut and dry right now. Or we're gonna give what? Yeah, I know. I might just do Deltino actually. I feel like Deltino is like more deserving. Fuck it. I was gonna have to give Deltino a chance. Like I just don't have the star power right now. Like I said, I don't know what's going on. On it. Well, the other thing is to be completely honest, like Helosity is tough because it's like you got James, Tyron, and Prof, three guys that really wouldn't be given a lot of consideration, but like could still like do something. And I mean like the BFG affects it too because you've got guys in the BFG that are supposed to be doing matches and now of course Deltino doesn't join. Yeah, and he might not end up doing his match anyway. So like, just like Deltino, if you're listening, you're supposed to be joining. But yeah, yeah, it's an off night. I'll invite Prof. He's appearing off. I don't know if it'll help, but yeah. Dude, when is it ever? I mean, like I tell you guys, I'm not. People have criticized me. Like I think it was 2K16. People criticized me so bad for trashing ED. It is so hard to look at this in a positive manner. Like it is just so difficult because you can't. You, dude, that's not it. It's not it. It's just you can't do ED. It's the game. Yeah. I just feel like but I feel like if you look at the frequencies, ED is more likely to have issues than superstardom. I mean, and that's why I'm just like, and I keep hoping that like, hey man, and I'm so tired of saying like maybe 2K18, because guess what I said in 2K16, maybe 2K17, you know. I know that they like redid the team or whatever. I'm inviting Wicked. We might have to throw like a plug in. We got to get Pepsi to defend the title. I mean, I'll invite Tyron too just in case. Hey, Silver Crusher. El Jefe? Nah, I'm done, dude. And I know he is, but it's just like, I mean, he could have another commitment too, but it's. All right, we're going to have to do something else then in the meantime. Wait, Midnight Evams, did you already? Oh, you guys are ready? All right, then fuck it. We're just going to go back to that. So, and again, to all the viewers, I mean, we're really shotgunning things tonight. So it's a rough one, and hopefully you guys can bear the ride with us. We're already halfway through a show with one match. So, all right, guys, the match is up. By the way, hey, Deathlock and Nexus, are you guys both here? Okay, just plan on being the main event. The match is up, EBAMs, but plan on being the main event because like it'll be better this way. So Ratluck, after this, like maybe we can do something for you. Yeah, and Bam's at midnight. Like we're not trying to be dicks to you guys. It's just it's you have to understand, like as irritated as you guys are, like we are too. You know what I mean? Like we're all pissed about this. Midnight ready up, bitch. We hate you. But fucking but yeah, so Nexus and D-Lock prepare to be main event. This should give you guys like about at least a 45-minute notice. And then yeah. So Tripod, we're gonna get you a match, dude. Just calm down, all right? You're selfish, okay? Earlier you were talking. No, listen to me. Earlier you were talking. during a BFG match. You didn't mute your mic, which was very rude and inconsiderate. It wasn't. But and now it's like you see the issues, you know how important the BFG is, but to you it's still, when can I get my match? That means nothing. I'm not going to move it. I want to. Trust me, part of me was honestly thinking about, hey, Deltino, good time to join. Deltino, stay in the party, because just in case I might need to use you for an IC title match.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, all right, guys. Well, once again, Pepsi and EBAMs, or no, it's not even Pepsi and EBAMs. It's fucking, you can tell it's so bad for me right now. I'm seeing things. EBAMs at midnight. Yay. And it sucks. It really does. The game sucks, man, because you know what? This match, like I said last match, probably. All right, ding, ding, ding. But it sucks because you guys could legitimately, I feel, put on a hell of a match. I really do think Midnight EBAMs would be a good-ass match. But it just sucks because we're robbed of that opportunity. EIF is robbed of the opportunity to put on a quality match because of a game that does not feature the word quality in the product at any point. So, well, I'm going to have to try and commentate this match and act like I'm happy because I'm waiting for them to say, wait, what? I'm in the ring. Okay, even though they are both in the ring on my screen. So if you guys aren't seeing that, let me know. So, just to make sure I know this right, so I try to commentate it right, Dolph Ziggler is EBAMs, right? Okay. Well, right now on my screen, Midnight just threw EBAMs, who's on the ropes, and now EBAMs hit him with a forearm. Bam's back in the ring, drop kick misses. Some shots connecting, and a super kick. It's over. 1-0 finisher count. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Oh my gosh. All right, they both keep. Oh shit! Drop kick that kind of hit, but kind of didn't. All right, so. And okay, Midnight just got back in the ring. Bams with a headlock. Knee from EBAMs. And just the only thing you can hope for here is that it stays good and that whoever wins, whoever they fight in the next round, we have to hope that it's going to be okay with their character. Because I really do not want Superstar to play a role throughout this tournament. So, clothesline. I'll be completely honest. If whoever moves on, like I'm just being straight up with you guys, if whoever moves on does look like they're having connection problems with the next guy, like, if this is just between you two, then I'm completely fine with it. But if it looks like you guys are having problems with the next guy, then we're going to fucking, we're probably just going to, like, so say EBAMs moves on, and he fights, like, Hybrid for whatever reason, and EBAMs and Hybrid keep splitting, I'm probably going to give Midnight and Hybrid a chance and see what happens. So, it sounds fucked up, but it's whatever. All right, so anyway, in my match, which I'm hoping everybody is seeing, EBAMs is about to get up. He's on one knee. He's on both his feet. And he reversed Midnight Mayfire. EBAMs now jabs. And EBAMs should have a finisher stored. Yes, he does. All right. Drops Midnight on his face. EBAMs may be thinking finisher early. Gotta wonder if he wants to put him away quick. Come on his back, says Midnight. Running grapple, says Bams. And I believe the only ring escape that has been used so far is Midnight, who used one manual. Yep. Oh, nice. Good catch from Midnight there with that knee. Or, I'm sorry, not knee. Not knee. Elbow. Yeah, taunt. I know. Well, yeah, I know. Like, I don't want to say the wrong move and be like, wait, what? But I know. And I'm sorry I can't commentate this match with the electric flow that I usually have in all my commentaries. Oh, that forearm missed. Bams with a couple of stomps. He picks up Midnight. Finishers in hand for both superstars and a forearm missing. Well, that wasn't a drop kick, but it was his feet hit him. And down went EBAMs. Yeah. So EBAMs back to his feet, off the ropes. Midnight says, I'm going to backpedal and I'm going to do a little truffle shuffle while I'm at it. And, oh, it was a finisher now. It was a finisher reversal for EBAMS. And now Bam switches over to the F. Both kicks missing for both superstars. Bams is going to keep the offense. Hey, a zigzag from Dolph Ziggler. Yeah, that was a finisher from Ziggler, 0-0. But in the real world, it's a 1-0. And oh! What you are watching is a real Dolph Ziggler moveset. Second manual ring escape for Midnight Mayfire. 2 finishers in store for EBAMS. No finishers hit so far in this matchup. You are, despite seeing Superstorm characters, watching an ED show and an ED tournament. The BFG 8 seed EBAMS wearing the Dolph Ziggler character skin. And Midnight as the 9 seed Seth Rollins. And that was weird as fuck, but EBAMS was okay. EBAMS. Oh, and Bams with a finisher. It's a 1-0 fin count. 8 seed looking to move on. There's a lot of lag. No, not this way. And Midnight able to get out of it. And I didn't mean to sound like I was a big Midnight fan. I was just sad about the way that was looking to happen. And Tyron's in the party. Cue the laughter. Signature in hand. Tyron, don't talk. Seriously, don't laugh at all, though, because you are on stream. Like, 100% serious, don't. And it's a 2-0 finisher count for EBAMS. Is the hand underneath the bottom rope? It is not. 2. EBAMS moves on. Well, if it was EBAMS connection, it's going to be seen in the second round. We obviously knew this match had a lot more potential, and Midnight Mayfire, who had a semi-final appearance in last year's BFG, his first ever BFG, gets an early ousting this time as EBAMS continues the rookie run. That is true, though. That will happen if it continues to be bad like that. That was weird. All right. All right, so for now, EBAMS does move on tentatively. Of course, if EBAMS does end up, if it does look like EBAMS is the one with the connection issues, then a reverse decision could be implemented at a later point. But for now, he moves on, and another upper seed. So the upper seeds 3-1 so far in terms of moving on. All right. Well, let's continue our show. Stop it, Midnight. It's okay. It was a sad way to have it happen, but it was going to happen that way. Anyway, main event is Nexus and Deathlock, and that's another BFG match. But for now, for the sake of just needing to do it, let's do an Intercontinental title match as Vape Lord George's back at it again, a.k.a. Pepsi Killer, going one-on-one. That's right. I'm just doing it as a one-on-one against Del Tino. And then following this matchup, unless this match goes for a ridiculously long amount of time, coming up next, the world champion of ED in action. All right, the match is up. Deltino, Pepsi, and Rat, please join. Well, he could be using 4G, though, because, like, that's what I actually had to use. I'm gonna be honest though, Rat. Look, at this rate, like I know you want to do yours, but we might just do Death. I'm probably gonna do Deathlock Nexus to be safe. Yeah, I'll probably have to do like, fuck. Honestly, it's gonna be hard because like, yeah, honestly, that's the best bet. That is the best bet. Like, you and Tripod teaming up. Pepsi, you joining? Pepsi. Oh my god. Well, yep. We'll see if Pepsi ends up coming back. Yeah, somebody. Fucking A, man. This is so inconvenient. Get Tripod out of the party. I'm not gonna give you a match, dude. I'm done. I'm so tired of it, man. 6 years of this shit. You know, you never fucking stop that, dude. All right, well, I guess we're moving on. It's time for the world champ to be in action. So, coming up next, dude, just let Tripod have the fucking match. What the fuck ever, dude. I don't even care. All right. Tripod, seriously though, next time you do it, I'm fining you. I'm not kidding. I'm so fucking tired of it. It's annoying. It's disgusting. You're fat. You're gross. Stop. All right. Okay, sorry, Deltina. We're going to have to wait and see if Pepsi ends up coming back. All right. It's. That sounds fun. How about Tripod and you versus Hybrid, ASP, and Tyron? I like exciting. There we go. It's one fall to a finish. One fall to a finish. And I made it a battle royale. Do not join. Do not join because my analog stick decided to go retard strong. Yes, only one of them can get in the ring. It just sucks going through. I swear, dude. You say it's show to show, but no, I don't. Oh my god, no. Just let it go. I'm just so 3-on-2, man. Join. You're on the 3 ASP, dude. Wait, what ASP? I can't hear you. No, it's dude. This is the only match I can get you tonight. Don't back out. It's one fall to a finish. So just go ahead and join ASP. You and Hybrid and Tyron are going to be teammates, dude. I mean, you have a chance here. It's better to show up than not show up at all, too. That's how I look at it. But I don't know. It just sucks getting put so out of the mood by this shit. Hey, Nexus, I just now looked at your text because I was like charging my phone. So let me know. And now Deltino leaves. That better be that better be. I'm probably not gonna look at it right away, but okay. Dog, dog. This is so tough for me. That was good. That was. I didn't know Kids Bop went on tour. Yeah. I'd be open to that. I would be open to it, but it's a tough call. It's a tough call. You don't need to worry about that, bud. Again, you're. I think we're missing the point here. If this was 3 or 4 years ago, I would maybe even agree with you, but I don't think ED is the top prestige title in EIF anymore. it really. What hybrid? Yep. I would say the prestige goes Superstardom, US, IC, World Title, Hellosity. That's like how I would put it. Where am I? Oh, there I am. All right, ding ding, I guess. Okay. Rallick tags in Tripod, and let's see what the Porterhouse can do as he goes one-on-one in the ring with Tyron Hunt. Now again, Tripod is the new EIF World Champion. It's very good. We need it to be bad to get this match done. Sorry, guys. Suplex connects. ASP just wants to let you know that he's there for you. It's a 3-on-2 handicap match, by the way. Tripod and Rallick, who next week on ED will fight each other, actually, for the world title. Well, this week the odds are stacked against them. Hybrid teaming up with a couple of dumpsters as ASP, the U.S. champion, and Tyron with a shot to the referee. Shots fired. Drop above the headlock. Oh, no. Not good for Tyron. Not good for Tyron. Oh, Tyron with a reversal. Tripod reverse. Oh, and Ratlock, I think, betraying Tripod. He's not trying to get in this ring at all. Oh. Tripod says he can do it on his own, which he might be able to. Tripod. Trying to be dialed in. Hey, Rallick, did you ever get the chance to mute Tyron Hunter now? Okay. Swear to God, my roommate makes popcorn every single day. It's like living at a goddamn movie theater. It's just the smell of disgusting butter. I can't stand it. What'd you say, Deathlock? I don't hate it. It's just like I smell it so much and get tired of it. Man, I'll tell you what, Tyron Hunt is taking a butt licking, and there goes Rallick. He's tagged in. I don't know if that's what he wanted. Tripod, though, the world champion, taunting some ego. And, oh, my God, Tyron looking to hit a move on Rat. He gets a neckbreaker reversal. Doesn't count as a full-on move. He does get a move. He does get a move. You're allowed to do tag team moves. Oh, yeah. What Hybrid said. ASP said no. Ratlock. Again, Tyron Hunt has been in the match longer than anybody. This is a sign of concern. Look at him. Tyron and Ratlock having some history together as a tag team in the past, as a part of a faction as well. I said Ratlock and Hybrid, you idiot. I have. It's called all of Tyron's matches. Oh, Tyron gets a move, German. Oh, Tyron has got a limp over. And he tags in ASP. Oh, he's taken down. And Ratlock immediately back to the offense. It's like the hot tag just completely without the hot. But who knows? ASP can do it. ASP, a trained professional on ED. Lost that wild card BFG match to Tripod, and oh no! Oh no! Ratlock gets him with the mid move. Dude, you should have taken the tag. Look at Tyron. He's not even in a taggable position. He's just like, he knows. Yeah. But I think my phone's at like 70. Jeez. Sorry, girl, I got a 5S with the screen cracked. ASP trying to keep his offense. What an idiot. You just made the list. Of course. Oh my goodness. I didn't even watch the match. Oh my gosh. Ah. Tyron has been a soldier in this. Yo, Greedy. Your story is funny. On Snapchat, they're talking. Oh, you know what it says. Dun, 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 dun. What? Oh. Because you're not smart. Yep, I know. Yeah, that is true. ASP, don't come in again. And 3 free moves on Tyron. It's okay, I'm not counting. 4 free moves. Tyron, you gotta let him hit you, buddy. You gotta know. Do you know what hitting means? Tyron forgot. Tyron, you're an idiot. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. I love how you've been saying 4 3 moves, 5 3 moves. You're dumb, dude. Oh. Oh my goodness. We're not going to be able to do the Intercontinental title tonight. We have to push it off another week, probably. Yeah, no, we have to do the BFG. Did it really? Cool. Never mind, we do have time for the IC title match. Here we go, unless Pepsi's not back. Perfect, no contest. I love you guys. All right. Versus Hybrid ASP and who is that other guy? Hybrid ASP and Tyron. There it is. Well, that he might be like intentionally trying to get stripped of the title, but just to make sure that his wishes are granted, I will not do the title match this week if he's not here. Yeah, he's like, God damn it. All right, guys. So just so everybody understands, we're giving it a couple minutes here. If Pepsi does not get back, then we will simply roll into our BFG match, and the IC title will be given a rare. Doesn't happen often, but will be given a rare extension because I do believe that Pepsi could potentially be doing this on purpose. Well, can somebody go online and double check when's the last time the IC title was defended? And when you're on there, Nexus, can you go to paypal.com for me? paypal.com. That's not terrible. That's only that's 2 weeks as of today. I don't ever do it on accident. Alright, Rallic, I'll go to the bathroom, wait and see if Vape Lord Jord gets back at it again. Alright, I'm gonna give him 3 more. Oh, he's back. Perfect. Alright. We thought we were gonna have to extend your reign because we knew how much you would have loved to have been stripped. And we are not gonna help you about that. So. Alright. I invited Del Pino. Jalapeno. Rallic, look at your phone. It's supposed to be something from James. On the Discord. Alright. Alright, Deltino once again failing me ridiculously. Okay, let's see. I think we're doing first half so that Deadly can pick somebody other than Fernando. Or we can get him to trade with somebody. I think it was Wicked we were gonna get him to trade with. Come on, man. Why is this guy not joining? Deltino's usually never bad with this stuff. I'm inviting Wicked again, but I don't know what Wicked's doing. He's in a party by himself, which means he's probably asleep. It's not good. Really just did not have time for this shit to happen today. Fucking EFG is just. It's you lose your passion when you see this kind of stuff happen. You know, it's hard to get invested into this stuff when you're watching just garbage. And yeah, it's just fucking. There we go.
Oh, sorry about
All
that. I didn't
right.
realize I get an invite. Sorry.
No,
I was
I know. I didn't think you were going to either. All right, Wicked. Do you remember who you are in Superstardom? Cool. Can you trade Deadly for Fernando since you're going to be done? You're like pretty much not having a Superstar match again until after the draft, which is next week. Because the IC title is no longer on Superstardom. All right, cool. Thank you. I'm sure he'll agree to it. So nice. You're fighting Vape Lord Jordan. Okay. Ratlock, you ready to watch? He's his ED character, and you will be too, because the IC title is an ED only title now. All right, here we go. Let's see if Wicked can do it. Wicked, if you can, you are forever brought back into EIF history. If you lose, your career is once again done. Well, good luck trying. Coming up next, by the way, folks, after this matchup, it's our main event, the BFG matchup between Nexus, Jenny, Cease, and Deathleak. Vape Lord Jordan's back at it again. He's waiting patiently. The match has been made. Ratlock and Wicker are supposed to join. You'll have to excuse Greedy. He's making a lot of mic noise to try and distract us. I'm just curious, like, what are you doing that it makes that noise? Are you tired? Oh, by the way, congratulations on finishing your semester. So, are you ready for your graduation present? You get to give me money! Woo! Alright, since Wicked's taking forever, I'm just opening a bag of Cheetos. I can't do this right now. It's a kid's. It's a single serving bag, don't worry. I'm watching my figure. Alright. Alright, I'm remaking the match. Alright, Pepsi, before you join, let these dorks join, because it's getting weird. I think did you accidentally refill your vape tank inside your by the way, what flavor are you using? Really? I didn't know they made that one. I would like a sour Skittles flavor. Alright, I made it. Go ahead and join Wicked. I wonder if they make root beer. I had cotton candy and blue raspberry. And I thought they were pretty good. My friend had cinnamon, which I didn't really like. Yeah, I didn't like it. Or maybe it was cinnamon toast crunch. I don't know. It was. All right, Peps, join. Go ahead. Now, what I would like is like a sour one, like lemon. Yeah, actually, that's a good question, Pepsi. Do you know that? Like, I'm completely curious because I don't do it enough. I haven't done it in like 2 months. But Ratlock, ready up. Um, okay, Pepsi. So like, hypothetically, if instead of the juice, if you were to like literally like squeeze like a lemon into the tank, like just squeeze the juice like lemon juice into the tank, would you be able to smoke it? Hmm. No, coils aren't that much, are they? Yeah. One time, the first time I did it, I put it together wrong. Like, I put on the wrong side of the coil into that like little like gummy area, if you know what I'm talking about. Oh no. That are you talking about the like the little glass tank or the like metal piece? Yeah. It's got like the yellow rim around it. Oh, mine has yellow. I have a shitty one though, and that was one of the reasons why I didn't like mine too. Because the thing is, um, it doesn't like it's one of those cheapy pens that like you can only make it like 3.8, 4.3, 4.8, like in terms of your like smoke and stuff. And then on top of it, yeah. Actually, you know what? I got a match to compensate. Following contest is scheduled for one fall. I've been on air this whole time, by the way, and is for the EIF Intercontinental Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, standing in the bottom right-hand corner. He hails from Wisconsin, Wicked Jr. And his opponent across the ring from him. He hails from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. The current reigning and defending EIF Intercontinental Champion, Pepsi Killer. Very cute. All right, guys, ready? Ding, ding, ding. And the Intercontinental Championship on the line. Wicked out the starting gates, and Pepsi about to rock him, sock him. Well, Wicked Jr. has actually been showing up a little bit here and there. We saw him at X5. Wicked, oh my God, I love that move. But Wicked Jr. now getting thrusted into a title opportunity. We've talked about this, and Wicked, who's been a bit of a journeyman through his several-year tenure here in EIF, on and off as he goes. But one of the things about EIF which makes it so special is it's about being at the right time and at the right place. And Wicked Jr. could look to get into career resurrection if he were to win and become EIF's Intercontinental Champion. And Insecurity connects for Wicked, who is the challenger. And coming up next in our main event, it is more BFG action. Wicked has been a part of the BFG before, as has Pepsi, who will again this year, but not later on tonight. We have 4 BFG matches done, 4 more to go, and we'll get 1 more here tonight. Deathlock versus Nexus, the 4 versus 13 seed. Oh, it is going to be an interesting match at that. Earlier tonight, while it did take forever, EBAMS was able to defeat Midnight Mayfire, a former semifinalist in last year's tournament, snubbed out this year. So Midnight and Aaron and Hostile, by the way, I just want to point it out, 3 of the 4 semifinalists in that last year's tournament already eliminated. Of course, Aaron did retire, so. And Hostile and Midnight Mayfire. The other one was Greedy. Greedy has not yet had his match with Pepsi Killer yet, and obviously Pepsi is a very difficult opponent. Pepsi and Greedy are fighting each other for the 3rd consecutive year in the BFG. Pepsi defeated Greedy in their single elimination match 2 years ago, while Greedy defeated Pepsi in the best of 3 last year. But if that trend is to repeat, then Pepsi would win, which would guarantee us, and I think this might be the first time in EIF history, I'd have to double check, but I think it would guarantee us the first time that from one tournament to the next, guaranteed would be 4 new semifinalists. So. Wicked, do calm down on the stomps. But now as we said, then yeah, it would be the first time that we would see 4 new from one year to the other. Now, as Rallick is mentioning to me, Pepsi Killer is a former semifinalist, but that was 2 years ago. It's not last year. So back-to-back years in that case, he would not be. And obviously, people feeling a little divided on EBAMS, but so far, the seeds that have advanced into round number 2 are the 1 seed MBC Master, the 6 seed Jumper Magnum, the 14th seed in, oh my God, what's his name? Holy hell, how did I forget? Untamed Legend, and the 8th seed MVC. Oh my gosh, I'm dying. I'm dying right now. I'm drowning in this lack of commentary preparation. The number 8 seed is EBAM, so it's 1, 6, 8, and 14. Those have advanced so far. Again, those names: NBC Master, Jumper Magnum, EBAMS, and Untamed Legend. And it should also be noted that Jumper, EBAMS, and Untamed Legend, all first-year BFG competitors and already guaranteed into round 2. Only 1 underseed advancing so far. Pepsi is the higher seed this year at number 7. He'll go up against Greedy, who's at 10. The lowest seed ranking Greedy has been given yet since being in this tournament. It's a back-and-forth matchup right now between Pepsi and Wicked Jr. Have you really? Oh, yeah, you were. My bad. That's true. Oh, yeah, I remember that. 16 to 2 to 10, jeez. Oh, my gosh. Pepsi, there has to be another number in there because you've been in the last 3 tournaments. You've had to have been in 4 because Brew was in 1-4. Brew was not in 15. Yeah. Yeah. Pepsi, do you know, is this the highest you've ever been? But you haven't, I don't think you've ever been given super low numbers. I think you've been like 7, 8, 9. You're usually always the middle of the pack. Oh, you were? How bad? Oh, anyway, Pepsi Killer is looking to be still Intercontinental Champion. If he can defeat Wicked Jr., which he's... Am I? Can you not hear me? Oh, okay. I was going to say. Pepsi with a jawbreaker and right back kick from Pepsi. Pepsi reversed. Wicked reversed as well. Pepsi with 2 finishers in hand. Wicked just 1 reversal left, as does Pepsi. And Wicked using that reversal. He's going to have to make it count. And Wicked says, I'm a big you-know-what. All right. Wicked has to be careful here, though. Pepsi's going to have to get ungroggy. Oh, and Wicked sliding out. Well, Wicked is really trying to take this serious. He would love to win a championship. It's been quite a while since he has here in EIF. Now, it's unclear as to whether the availability of Wicked will work out for us or not, but we figured, fuck it. We've got nothing to lose. In this case, and oh, Wicked went for the finisher. It was reversed, and it's a leverage pin. Pepsi can win off the leverage. He's got 1. He's nearly got 2, but he doesn't. However, he does have 2 finishers in his store, and he could be on his way to a signature as well. There it is. There's a slap. There's a slap. There's a back fist. Wicked. Oh, Wicked went for the signature. Holy shit. He left Pepsi locked and loaded, and he opened the can on him. 1-0 fin count for the IC champ. 2. And Pepsi dispatches Wicked with just 1 finisher to retain the IC championship. But a heartfelt effort from the veteran superstar, Wicked Jr. Yeah, we should have a decent amount of time for the main event. So, oh wait, Radlock, I just realized you don't need to get off the screen now that you're not competing. That's perfect. All right, well, good match to those 2. Wicked, unfortunately, coming up short there. So Pepsi wins to retain his title. And now, we mentioned Pepsi will be in the BFG, but he will not be competing in the BFG tonight. Coming up next, it's our main event, and it is the 5th matchup in this year's Battle for Glory All-Stars tournament. We'll talk more on that in just a little bit. And it is possibly one of the most looked forward to matches in round 1. Nexus Genesis and Deathlock. We're going to get set for action here. And entrances will be on for this match. Our main event. And the match is up. Perfect. Is he okay with that? Just make sure he's okay with that instead of Fernando. Say, like, don't force it on him if he's totally against it, but just say, like, hey, we worked out a trade that you could be Sami Zayn instead of Fernando. Yeah, but fucking Mojo, Zayn, and D-Bry just sound so much better. It really does. I wish James wasn't even... James, you should totally trade since it's Velocity. You should totally trade for, like, an NXT guy. It's amazing just how, like, Brew is just so... You know what I mean? Like, he's so desperate. Like, and I still like Brew. Actually, I feel like I talked to him a decent amount here and there, but just like, for him, $5. I mean, I'll admit I cut deals with James for $5 too, but it's just funny to hear it. Like when Brew gets so desperate. Yeah. I'm not surprised he didn't make any. I just think he doesn't understand the market like he used to. Yeah. James said he does have the running one though on the outside. True. And here we go. Entrances and everything to make it feel special. Oh, I love this song with your guy. It works perfect. The following contest is your main event of the evening and is the 5th match in the opening round of this year's Battle for Glory All-Stars Tournament. Introducing first, making his way to the ring from West Virginia, he represents the 13th overall seed. This is Deathlock! Last year, he was eliminated in the opening round after making it to the finals and to a Game 7 the year prior against Ratlock. He was upset, to say the least, after last year's opening round, and despite being the underseed, his opponent in this opening round is somebody who has never defeated Deathlock in one-on-one action. And also a superstar, making his BFG debut. I can't, tripod. Anyway. Introducing his opponent, representing the 4th seed and from New York, this is Nexus Genesis. Nexus Genesis getting set for his BFG debut. Now, a few months ago, had this match been happening right now, I would say anything is possible, given that Nexus had some fragility and really just wasn't able to harness everything that he truly would want to do. But for now, I would say Nexus has really became significantly more consistent of a performer in EIF. He has been able to calm his nerves down over the last couple of months, including a WrestleMania main event appearance. And I think when you see that big stage and you realize there's really nothing quite as big as that, then I think Nexus is willing to go through it. But still, nonetheless, Nexus is facing a superstar who's had a few of these tournaments under his belt already, including a finals appearance for Deathlock. Deathlock is one of the top underseeds favored to beat Nexus, and as we had mentioned, he has never lost to Nexus Genesis. Oh, you know what? Here, should I remake the match, guys? Deathlock. Deathlock says, yeah. No, okay. Nexus? Remake it? Gotcha. This is not the kind of stuff that you really need to worry about. Don't think, oh, split screening or oh no contest. It's just that a lot of times after the entrances, the matches do tend to be a little bit more murky on the connection. So these two, and of course, EIF provided, we want all our matches to be great of quality, especially in the BFGs. We understand how important these matches are to our superstars, and so we're trying to uphold that. So the match has been remade with entrances off. We ask that the superstars go ahead and rejoin. But again, as I had mentioned, when it comes to the underseeds, they're underdogs in this tournament. But if you're Deathlock right now, this is one of the more favorable underseeds. You'd think unlucky number 13 to draw that, and not Nexus rather, but Deathlock was actually concerned on the night of the BFG reveal last week on Monday. Deathlock was concerned. He didn't know if he was even going to make the BFG. Of course, this last year has probably been the most disappointing of Deathlock's career to date. He hasn't been a world champion, or in fact, any championship held from Deathlock going back to July. So it has been a while for Deathlock. We're just waiting on Ratluck to rejoin this game session, but in saying that, Deathlock trying to build himself up a little bit more. He is on Superstardom now as the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura, a character Deathlock elected to re-upgrade for in the Superstardom draft. So just waiting to see what opponents perhaps Deathlock could end up encountering at Superstars Reborn. Next is Genesis, of course, more of a Superstardom guy, and that's a common theme we talked about and have talked about in this BFG, especially in round one, is with the expertise of certain people on Superstardom, is that a weakness on ED. Now, it should be noted, Deathlock has been a tweener throughout his career between Superstardom and ED. Nexus, not so much, but he has proven in the past this guy can go when it comes to the created brand as well. Ratluck, do you want me to remake the match? Oh, wait, you're in. Never mind. No, Nexus, don't leave. All right. So, as I said, a lot of interesting factors. Ultimately, I would give Deathlock a slight ED edge, but the other factor that has to be put into place is the one factor that it's a fixed variable, and that is age and that is time. And Deathlock has been getting older. Deathlock has had his schedule outside of EIF pickup consistently, which means his availability has not been as often open as it used to be. And you have to wonder, has that affected Deathlock's skill at all in the last several months? This is a guy who has not held a world championship in 10 months, the longest drought, or one of at least the longest droughts of Deathlock's career since winning his first main event championship. Of course, other superstars going through that as well. Ratluck and Greedy, two other guys that are awaiting their BFG opponents. And we want to remind everybody, we were slated to have Ratluck versus Master B as the main event. Deathlock saying I'm lagging. Am I okay? Okay. And the connection does feel a lot better, in my opinion. But
Go, match, go.
now, again, no guarantees. Regardless of who wins this, there is not a guarantee as to the opponents they will face in the next round. We're still having to wait, especially because sandwiched in between these top four matches is DZ and Hybrid Maniac, the 15 seed DZ versus the number 2 seed Hybrid. Now, many people favoring Hybrid to win that matchup. A lot of people saying that's the most one-sided match on paper for round number one. But the reality is we just don't know, and anything can happen. A couple nights ago on Superstar, Hybrid got pinned off of one finisher, and DZ is a guy who's known to stay in matches until the count of 7. So you have to wonder. But for now, it's Nexus and Deathlock in our ED main event. Nexus, are you ready? Deathlock, are you ready? All right, good luck. Ding, ding, ding. And here we go. BFG match number 5 kicking off with a knee to the ribs to Nexus from Deathlock. And you know, if you're Nexus Genesis, this is your BFG debut. You draw the number 4 seed, which is a great seed to debut at, but at the same time, you just wish you could have probably had any of those other 3 guys in the bottom 4. A Tripod, a DZ, an Untamed Legend, and you didn't get any of those guys. He drew Deathlock, the most experienced guy. Now, not necessarily entirely fair to say DZ has made 5 of the 6 BFG tournaments, including this one. Deathlock should also be noted, 2 years ago, the tournament he made it to the finals, Deathlock was the number 1 overall seed in that year's tournament. So to go from 1 to now 13 this year, Deathlock was a higher seed when he was eliminated last year. This is the lowest Deathlock's ever came in at the BFG, but again, he's looking to avenge what happened to him last year when he was eliminated in the opening round as a couple of strong forearms being hit, showing that Shinsuke Nakamura-like strong style. And look at this. That's Warpiece, so we're not going to count that as a ring escape. That will not be counted as a ring escape. So, and Deathlock is certainly a gentleman. Throughout his EIF career earlier this year, inducted into the EIF Hall of Fame. He knows he's obviously not here to cheat Nexus out of an opportunity, but he is here to try and... and an ED, both of which Deathlock had won, and that goes back to the focal point of this matchup. These two have fought each other multiple times, at least 3 one-on-ones in their EIF career against each other. Deathlock has won every single one of those. However, he has not fought Nexus since Nexus won his second Super SRAM championship. Now, he did lose that title Saturday to MBC, but he has also not fought Nexus since Nexus main evented EIF WrestleMania 10, as he gets hit with a very European uppercut. And that kind of skill, you can't just teach somebody that like it's a lesson. You have to learn it. And I think, as I mentioned earlier when talking about it during entrances, I think Nexus's experience in a WrestleMania main event and in main event situations has really helped him. By the way, Deathlock, calm down on that striking forearm. Why do you... I feel like you don't listen to me because I already mentioned that. But I will again. Deathlock made it to a Game 7. Aha! But right now, though, you can tell that experience is paying off. Well, a lot of people were not sure how Deathlock would play. Right now, Deathlock is green barring... What? Free move? Oh, yeah, he did do the... My bad. Deathlock, free move. You did do that. You did that forearm strike that I warned you to calm down on. Wait, hold on. All right, hold on. Okay, we have mixed opinions. Let's re-ring the bell. Just put him back in the corner. Sorry about the confusion, guys. God damn it. All right. It's hard to say if it's not too, because think about it. MBC does different moves, but they all look alike too. I mean, I get what you're saying. It's just, we're gonna leave it at that. All right. Deathlock, are you ready? Nexus, you ready? Ding, ding, ding. All right, so the bell re-rung. There was a communicational error there. I apologize for that. Deathlock fortunately able to regain the offense. Not fortunate for Nexus right now. The number 4 seed is getting green barred, and Deathlock is still spotting half a green right now with the Sig End finisher in hand. Nexus able to use a reversal there, and a running DDT. Shotgunning out the corner to hit that one. And Nexus sitting down, signature onto Deathlock. Deathlock still has a shade of green, but Nexus at least can say he's got a finisher in possession. Keep in mind, guys, Nexus has at times had to be used on the finisher count rule, so the other question that's got to be tested here is the resiliency, because if Nexus is going to force Deathlock to go to 7, Deathlock's going to have to find a way to match that. Deathlock, by the way, not getting a green bar anymore, but he does still have a full bar of yellow. He's only able to clip Nexus, and Nexus able to take the offense. Missed opportunity for Deathlock, and now the 4 seed looking to capitalize on what would have to be a comeback victory if Nexus wants to make it into the quarterfinals. Kick to the lower back of D-Lock. Now he smashes the face of D-Lock. Former BFG 2015 finalist picked up, only be taken right back down, and Nexus putting in some work. Well, Nexus has made comeback victories before. Remember, this is the only guy on Superstar that has been able to crack the code of NBC Master in one-on-ones over the last, practically last year. Deathlock's going to back up here, give himself some R&R. Nexus will certainly take the liberties of that as well. He comes on groggy out of the corner, and the two stare off. Nexus charging at Deathlock. Deathlock will slide underneath the bottom rope and hightail it out of the ring. Oh, did I not see that? Okay. Deathlock with a sit-out powerbomb delivered, but consistently over the last year. I mean, Nexus really made NBC look silly 2 times in a row. You know, I mean, NBC was, yeah, they were both in red by the time the match ended, but you could tell there was a difference. And Nexus has got to bring that knowledge. And, you know, Nexus reminds me a lot of a DZ almost. He really thinks critically of matches, but he has the skill that DZ never really was able to pack behind his punch. And you're going to see if maybe the best of those both worlds can come together for Nexus Genesis. Although, let's be honest, Deathlock is not a Hall of Famer for the faint of heart. He certainly deserved that merit here earlier this year as he hits a standing moonsault on Nexus Genesis. Deathlock running and his legs are taken out. And it looks like another signature, maybe. Yes, it is. 2 finishers in store for both men. Nexus has certainly came back in this, and he hasn't even been hit with a finisher yet either. Nexus Irish whipping Deathlock, who goes onto the apron. And now, Genesis will wait. Beyond the 4-second stalling time, so he's going to have to let Deathlock get on groggy here. Deathlock still groggy. Nexus is not getting clean entry. The modern era. Deathlock able to take advantage with a signature. 3 finishers in store for Deathlock. 1 reversal left for Nexus. Genesis, who hits the first finisher of the match. 1-0 for the 4th seed. Looking to move on off 1 finisher. 2. And Nexus. Not able to put him away yet, but he's going to go for the 2nd finisher, and he gets it back to back. Deathlock had to use a finisher to kick out the last time. Will he have to again? No, because he is eliminated. Nexus Genesis comes from behind. There was a half a green bar for Deathlock. Nexus was in red, but back-to-back opening round exits for Deathlock. It's an upset, but when you look at it either way between Nexus and Deathlock, either of these two been eliminated in round 1 would have been a disappointment, but one had to go. That is the tough things that come with the BFG. Once again, 5th match in the opening round, and the 4th higher seed advancing. Untamed Legend is the lone dog that has moved on from the underseeds, and we'll see if anybody will join him, but we can tell you this much. The 4 higher seeds, EBAMS, Jumper, NBC Master, and now Nexus Genesis, the 4th superstar of 5 moving on that are in their first BFG, gets the victory. A 2-0 finisher count for Nexus Genesis that caps off the main event. 5 BFG matches down, 3 to go. Still to come, Hybrid versus DZ, as well as Pepsi versus Greedy, and Ratluck versus Master B. Those 3 matches will take place over the span of the next week and a half, and we hope to see you right back here on the EIF Network when we stream them. We're done for our regularly scheduled shows for this week, but in the meantime, before we stream next, make sure you follow us right back here on Twitch, as well as Twitter using @EIF Network. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch past videos. That is at EIF Archive. Again, that's EIF ARCHIVE. And for any other inquiries, roll over to the check out all the things you need to know there, and all the URLs I just mentioned are provided to you in our Twitch space below. So once again, an ED that somehow ended up being successful, and a main event that was pretty damn entertaining. Nexus eliminates Deathlock to move on to the 2nd round of the BFG. Pepsi retains his championship. EBAMS beats Midnight, and much more. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great night, and we'll see you next time right back here on the EIF Network.